And gentlemen, welcome to the After Hours Gaming League Playoffs. My name is Day 9.
And I'm Rob Simpson.
And it's time to go to the round of 16 mega bracket, where we see the top 16 teams that have spent 8 weeks battling it out only to get to week 9, where they will begin dropping like flies. Now, you will see some incredibly epic matches. Microsoft versus Facebook on the left side. Zynga versus Intel a little bit south of that. In the north by northwestern quadrant or eastern quadrant, we see EA versus Amazon. But we're doing none of those because today it's time to cast Palantir versus Google. Do you know why we're doing that match, Rob?
Because Tristan plays on Palantir?
That's right, my friend Tristan plays in Palantir. I don't know the results, but I do know that Tristan has either won his match or lost embarrassingly in the past. That is how every one of his past games has gone, so we are going to find out tonight whether Tristan is going to be rosy and red-cheeked for the remainder of his life, or whether he's going to walk away with pride. Let's go into match 1, Rob. Are you ready?
You bet I am.
Here we go. In the left position from Team Google is going to be Nexus One, more commonly known as Nexus 1.
Nexus Sony. And over here on the other side playing for Palantir, opening up, we've got Brady Ooh.
Now, I don't know if that's Brady Ooh or Brad U, but I'm probably going to call him Brady Ooh. He's spawning as the festive Pink Terran on the right side of none other than Metalopolis.
So they're going to be in cross positions in a TBT. Oh man, this is going to get so crazy. So crazy, Sean.
Now, yes, TVT on this map can be particularly painful, as of course we note that there is that cross-map divide that if we go to the two eyes that are formed above the unhappy face of gold expansion in the center, we see there can be a huge even map split where one player goes for the hair and the other player goes for the double chin of that face on the map.
Oh man, and you know what that could result in? An extremely long match.
And indeed, it is true. If we, of course, go ahead and head back to that best of 5 bracket, we do see that these players are playing in best of 5 in each of these matches. So what that means is that if it was a long game, we would definitely spend quite a bit of time casting, and that's always an issue when Rob Simpson has to get to the airport.
Oh man, because getting to the airport is so important because this weekend is going to be so much fun, Sean. But right now, we see both of the players landing down their first barracks. Man, they have just about identical timings.
My goodness.
Oh, no, that was just going to be about the placement of the barracks. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. The other one wasn't blocking either.
I heard that concerned noise. Woohoo, woohoo. And I was like, Rob, did you install a new subwoofer? And it looks like Nexus 1 sending out that scoot a boot. And it looks like Brad Yu has not yet planted down his expansion, which I have every reason to believe he will, as there are no geysers, and he is saving up that monies.
That's right, because you need money to expand, Sean. And taking a look over here, Brady Yu, I really hope he has some tricks up his sleeve. Maybe we're going to see a proxy. No, never mind. I really want to see a proxy planetary fortress, just because you can do crazy things in the After Hours Gaming League.
That is true. These players are not necessarily playing for cash prize for their own right, but each one is playing for $5,000 to the charity of their choosing, and of course the glory. Always an important component. Looks like Brad Yu is getting ready to plant down that there Nexus, and there it does go down. And by Nexus, of course, I mean
they're the same thing. It's a command center.
That's true. The command center, the flexible...
That town hall. You can say town hall and you will never be wrong in this game.
The town hall, the HQ. And it looks like Nexus 1 does, in fact, spot that scouting SCV from Brad Yu. Gets promptly exploded by a couple of bullets.
So, I'm interested to see. I feel like Nexus One is going to be doing a pretty big early pusher. There could be a lot of aggression. He could absolutely capitalize on Brad Yu's expansion.
Looks like we see Brady Yu going for the ever so festive, very quick double racks after the expand. This will, of course, allow him the opportunity to get up a good amount of Marines. But interestingly, we see Brady Yu going for the double gas. It looks like he's going to be doing somewhat of a delayed tech. Looks like we also see the reactor plopping down for Nexus 1.
Yes, indeedy do. So we're going to see a many Hellions out here pretty soon.
And it looks like he will be doing a little... Actually not doing the trade-off on the Hellions.
Oh, well.
Looks like the starport is instead going down. That is a little bit surprising. In the meantime, looks like Brady U is just continuing to add on the barracks, and meanwhile we see Nexus 1 just going for, it looks like it's a 1-1-1.
We know that strat, man. So this could be a pretty massive push. Now, if Brady U does end up just going for building that second CC and just going for a massive Marine play, this could actually possibly spell defeat for Nexus Sone, depending on how many barracks he adds on. Because you can just have too many Marines. Wow, that's actually Tech Lab and a Reactor.
Wow, that's actually great. Ooh. He's going to have probably a substantial amount of Marines popping out with those upgrades. Let's see if he actually does go for that Marauder Tech. I would be very happy to see him get that Combat Shield upgrade first, because as you'll note, the Combat Shield allows you to withstand 3 Banshee shots instead of 2, but wow. Nexus 1 going for the 1-1, very fast 1 with the extra medevac popping out right now. Advancing forward, Nexus 1 decides that this matchup is boring as all hell, and he's going to spice things up by the 1A.
And it actually looks like Brady U possibly read your mind, because he did indeed get that Combat Shield upgrade. The question is, will it finish before the pressure gets to him?
Oh, he's getting so many Marines out right now, but we're seeing that Nexus 1 attacked with just his single barracks producing a little bit earlier on and is hitting at a key time, and Nexus 1 even getting the expand up.
Oh no, and now we also have Siege Tech has started from Nexus 1, but it's looking like he's going to be pushing far before that. Oh man, and here comes this massive aggression from Nexus 1. It's looking like that heal may just be exactly what he needs. He is absolutely pushing Brady U all the way back into his base, and it's not looking like Combat Shield will have a chance to reach its fruition.
Oh, Brady U's strategy looked a little shady too, so it means that he is trying to defend with only SCVs now, but Palantir is not looking to be in good position, and there's the good game, and Google manages to take a very clean and easy win number 1 thanks to Nexus 1. So that means that we have a very, very swift game number 1 here in the After Hours Gaming League. But don't worry, because we're going on to Game 2 right after this. Until then, rock out to sweet beats and stare at the brackets for a little while. Rob and I